Hi everyone, I'm Trace. Thank you for joining me today on this Friday, this beautiful, abundant Friday, the 8th of the 8th. So many people have posted posts all over about the 8-8 portal. It's also Lakshmi Day, so those who celebrate that faith, the Hindu faith, let's see what's coming through for us today. Let's see what is going to make our life easier. I like to always share my readings in the morning to see what's coming through for everybody. And let's see what's coming through. All right, what is coming through for us that's going to make our life easier today? All those people who are watching Earthstar, what is going to make our life easier today? Let's have a look. We've got the Hermit card that came out, and then we have the Fool, the Major Arcana, and then we have the Four of Wands. My golly gosh. So what this is saying to you, everybody, when you take time to actually go within, the Hermit card is about you just taking time with yourself and spending time contemplating what you need, what's going to add value to your life, what is dangerous for you. A snake can mean two things. Some people look at a snake and they're so afraid of it. It's almost like they have to face something that is really not aligning with them. And it can also mean a spiritual kundalini kind of energy, the snake. The snake is a very, what is the word I want to use? It's almost like it's a personal fight or flight kind of symbol. But snakes are really just giving us that fear inside of us that we have to face. And this Hermit card, getting very, very deep here, this Hermit card is saying the light always shines from within you. You cannot find any joy out of other people if your light is not shining. And that is hard for us to believe. And that's why I think the snake is appearing in this the path, because this hermit is going to be walking along this path here. And he has to step over that. So that's something we have to step over in ourselves. And the fact that it's in the mountains, in the years ago, they used to always send young men into the mountains to find themselves. And this is a journey that we have to go on. And every single one of us are fighting demons inside of us, fighting things that really are so difficult every day of our lives. And half the time, nobody knows what's going on in each of us. We don't share lots of the stuff that's going on. And this Hermit card is saying, when you get to a place, it might just be for a day, because obviously we have ups and downs in our life. And it might just be one day that you realize, you know what, I actually cannot get something out of somebody else that I can't find in myself. And the next day or the next week, you might think, oh, hell, I'm needing to be a little bit dependent on someone. And there's nothing wrong with that. You go through many hermit moments in your life. And what after that is the Fool, which is the first card of the Major Arcana in Tarot. And the Fool is about taking that journey. It's taking the leap of faith. It's believing in yourself. It's Spirit saying to you, you know what, you have everything you need. There's a wheel going around and around in your life. You can start this journey every day, or it can be at the beginning of the year. Or it can be any time that you've realized something in your life and you need to change and you need to ask Spirit for help, or you need to go on a sabbatical if you want to go and have fun somewhere, a destination that could deplete your savings. But you know what? You're actually going to develop who you are. Or it could be going into a new job, or it could be into a new relationship. The Fool is anything that's starting new. And you know what they're saying to us today? All my lovelies out there, this beautiful card is the Four of Wands, is saying to us, if we take this time to contemplate what do we need in life, what we need to make ourselves happy, to be the fool in our journey, to be the that little child that enjoys life. That is where you are stable. That is where the 1111 comes in, which is this Four of Wands. And today, when I started off the reading, I said to you that it's the 8-8 portal. We are on August the 8th. That is about prosperity. It is about finding that the affinity sign is the number 8 sideways, is saying life is a continuous ups and down cycle. But when we find that one thing for ourselves, this sort of outlet where we can be who we are, that's what I'm hearing here. That is when we find stability. And the Four of Wands is usually about contracts with yourself, contracts in marriage, or contracts to bring joy and stability in your life. And that is what Spirit is saying to us today, is we can get to more of those moments in our life when we use this method every day, every month, or once a month, or once a year. Get back to ourselves. And I've also got some beautiful Archangel cards here. And I think I always like to use just a little connection with Spirit in an angel way. So let's see what the Archangel cards want to say to us today. Angel Spirits, guys, what have you got for us today? I'm going to take that beautiful one there. And we have Archangel Jeremiel. Learn from your challenge, your challenges, relax and trust. So I think this whole energy is exactly that little sentence. Learn from your challenges, relax and trust. Challenges don't take you within if they aren't challenges. And you're not going to go within if you're having a wonderful, happy life. Every single one of us are experiencing challenges every day of our lives. And I think with Archangel Jeremiel coming in here saying, the little dove of peace, it's even bringing us a little twig of peace, saying, this is exactly what we need to go forward in our lives. Because if we relax and trust and know that not every day is going to be the same, we have so much ability inside of us to get through what we need to get through. And we're all just really struggling every day. And it might feel so much of a struggle today. And I know that a lot of my friends, clients, colleagues are all going through this. We're all saying, but why does everything feel so stuck? What Spirit is saying to us, take your time to yourself, because to yourself is where you find everything that you need. Nobody on the outside can give you that, only yourself. So take care, everyone, and have an amazing day.